Hello and welcome to another's Coder's Break, episode 3. Are you a coder in need of a break? Well, let's laugh at some memes together. Because we all know that laughter is the best medicine. Okay, let's go. Okay, Microsoft has shut down Internet Explorer in August 2021. New Delhi. Microsoft has confirmed that it will end support for Internet Explorer 11 across Microsoft 365 apps and services by next year. Web developers. Finally, inner peace. Yeah, for sure. I'm not sure if that's supposed to say Microsoft 365 apps, not 265 apps. I don't know, but true. Microsoft Internet Explorer was just awful. I mean, is anyone here a fan of using that? Chrome, Firefox, way better, way nicer. And as a developer, I've heard that supporting Explorer is just a pain in the butt. I wouldn't know because I don't have to do it, but yeah. So glad that that's gone. I think what they're using now is Edge or something. Hopefully that's a little bit better than this thing. Okay, how it feels when I fix a bug no one knew I was responsible for. Yes. Okay, I mean, you're double dipping here. So first off, you're getting the praise for pushing up code that obviously got approved and put into production. Then you realize, oh damn, it's actually got a bug in it. But you don't tell anyone that you knew that. And then you fix it. No one else knows. Unless they check Git blame, then there's nowhere to hide because they'll know that it's all your fault in the first place. But you might get away with it. Okay, what your favorite programming language says about you. Basically, JavaScript, you're a nerd. C++, you're a nerd. Rust, you're a nerd. Julia, you're a nerd. ASM, you're a nerd. Basically, you're all a nerd until you get to, now, is that MATLAB? I don't know what that one is. You're an engineer and a nerd. This one right here. I don't know what that is. What is that? Can anyone tell me in the comments? You're a nerd. PHP nerd. Basically, you're a nerd. Oh, even Ruby. You're a nerd. And Fortran. You're an old nerd. Okay, well that's very cool. I guess we're a bunch of nerds. And if you asked anyone on the street, what does a software developer do or a coder do? They'd say, I don't know. It's just a bunch of nerds. I mean, they're probably not far off. Do you feel like a nerd? Okay, when you're a programmer and see a hacking scene in a movie, he's just updating the system, installing random packages. Yeah, I know. Hacking scenes in movies really do suck, don't they? I mean, it's usually just a bunch of HTML on a screen that means nothing, or some CSS or something, or just some gobbledygook, X hash Y Z whatever. It really makes no sense. So true. I mean, they're not fooling us, but I think they are fooling 99% of the people out there who have no idea what code even looks like. So yeah, it works. Just don't trust Hollywood. I guess just don't trust what you see in movies. I know what I'm doing. Do you? Yeah, that's me every day when I go to work, basically. Yeah. That's me talking to myself, right? You know, you got like the angel devil on your shoulder. Yeah, are you sure you know what you're doing? Oh, yeah, totally. Yeah, that's me. Okay, what we got here? We got an if-else conditional. So if A is equal to 0, return true, else return false. Or we can return A equal to 0. Or if A equals to 0, return true or false. So yeah, we've got a nice ternary here. And yeah, I mean, Pikachu with some sunglasses, super chill, super cool. When you use a ternary, it does feel way better than a conditional too, especially when you've just learned that. It's like, oh yeah, now I'm a programmer. Look at that. Slick. Okay, project lead. Why don't we let the new hire add the feature? New hire exploring the code. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly like that. Took me a second to get it. But in all those games where you go around and it's like a map and it's all blacked out and it only gets uncovered when you go there and spend time there, that's just like going into a new code base. You have no idea what's going on anywhere else in the code base. It's all just like this map. It's all blacked out in your mind. And adding a new feature in that, it's like, what else is out there? I have no idea. It's so challenging. This is such a good demonstration of how it feels to go into a new code base. Okay, juniors when they accidentally modify a record in the database. Oh no. Seniors when they delete the whole DB. Yeah, hopefully you don't do that. I don't like working with production at all. just for this reason, because there's too much stress involved with making a mistake and getting it wrong. Imagine deleting a database in production. Oh my goodness. Have any of you ever messed up production data? I've certainly made a fair few number of mistakes. I've broken our API once, for example, but nothing that was serious like this. And I don't want to. I do not want to. Ship it. Oh gosh. Yeah, what was that? Was that wood? Whoa. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it's like shipping, especially on a Friday afternoon, and you ship something big. Man, that weekend's going to suck. Oof. Have any of you ever had that misfortune? Lisa Daily. I'm good at both kinds of programming. Overcomplicating simple things and underestimating complex problems. 100%. I think that this just happens. And this is why you've got to refactor your code, especially for the first one, overcomplicating simple things. You've got to think about longevity. You've got to think about maintenance and the fact that other developers are going to have to come along and read your code, understand it in order to change it. Keep things simple is so true, but it's really hard to do at first. And then underestimating complex problems. Yeah, that happens too. It's just kind of like, oh yeah, that should be easy. And then you peel back the first layer of the onion and you keep going like, oh my gosh, this is actually going to get way worse. That's why you've got to talk to people who know the app better than yourself. If you're new, sit down, scope things out, pen and paper, do some research before you write any code. But very true, Lisa, very true. Okay, you found a good YouTube coding tutorial. You get a bunch of random errors. The guy in the video didn't get. Yeah, I've been there for sure. And it's usually because you just made a stupid mistake. At least for me, it's like I missed something out. They went, they did a section, a couple seconds of a video that I just completely missed, mind gapped, and that's what fixes it. But sometimes the code gods are not smiling on you, and it's way more complex than that. But I honestly didn't do many tutorials. I didn't really want to do tutorials. I think I did like one or two, but I don't think they're a great way to learn to code particularly. Like you see how stuff's done, but you're not thinking of it yourself. You're not coming up with it. So I don't think you retain it as well. So building from scratch is definitely the way to go. All right, the end. That's it for episode 3 of Coders Break. We'll catch you on the next one. Please consider like, subscribe, and comment if you found this content at all engaging. See you next time.